Hello everyone. I think I'm live. I'm not 100% sure. I hate this way YouTube are doing it live now. I hope you can hear me. I'm going to hear my voice very shortly, I believe. Fucking start a survey, skip ad. Right, tonight got very little to go over. I've got a question I want to throw to. I've got it written down somewhere. I'm going to throw to the panellists and you guys on the side chat there a little bit later in the show. I just want to give a shout out to everyone that's been in the side chat. Elglaway, I hope I ain't pronounced that wrong. John, Cassius, as always, thank you, brother. Boom Boy, WC, JB Samar, John, I've said him already. Knights Media Club, thanks for coming along, brother. Mac, cheers, bro. Animal, as always. Generator, Dow, Chris. Getting a Yorkshire man, I think that's a new guy. I think he might have been on last night's show as well. This one's going to be a bit more soberer tonight, I'm afraid, guys. Kevin, thanks for coming along. Shadow Mank, Andres, I hope I ain't fucking destroyed that name. Mike and Scott, if I'm missing anyone. Jane and Dark and Bob. Thanks for coming along, guys. On the panel tonight, we have got the one, Scooby, Dutch, and Get a Room, Anton Airlines, a.k.a. Anton Airlines. If you want to unmute, guys, and say hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, everybody. Hello, panel. City, YouTube land. Howdy.
Hello.
Get a room. I hope everyone's keeping well in these fucking times. It's getting bad here again. I don't know about you guys. Our death rates from COVID are going up again, and God knows what's going to happen. But other than that, we haven't got a lot on the plate for the show tonight. I've got a few pages open, but there isn't a lot. It's just a basic quick video.
There's a couple of wee questions out in YouTube land there. They're interesting there, so they are.
What, did you read them out, bro? Because I might
Yeah,
have missed
no, there's a guy there was saying there about the chopper company being nerfed. Has anybody experienced that there this last wee while?
Has it been nerfed, or has it got to the point where the chopper company now, the units have got higher DPS on them, that it's just getting killed faster rather than it's been nerfed? I don't know. I haven't used the chopper company in God knows how long.
And also a challenge for City, and maybe for some of the players or maybe some of the panelists there. Challenge for you: pick a faction that you can use for a week and let you know the progress.
This is the thing. If this Corpus unit turns out to be good in the coming event, then I will be going full Corpus. I think I will try it. I will try it because they've got anti-air. They've got two good anti-air base defending units. And if the tank's good, it kills the Darkstorm, or it shoots inside the Darkstorm, or I don't know how true that is. The only problem I've got is what to put in my bunkers. Yeah. You've only got Drakens, you know what I mean? Yeah. They do a Nax cock's worth of damage. Is there anything that's been bothering you, bugging you, and just pissing you off about the game just as late?
Gracias.
In HMTL.
No, Flash. You saw all the videos and things in the Hangouts lately, right? On my test player, like amazing.
I've got a big worry that I don't want to call them because they're not hackers. The twat waffles are back in the game at a big scale. And I'm talking. These guys a month ago couldn't bubble me, and now they've got all of a sudden them units are maxed out, and it's like they're invincible units. I don't like to talk about it on the show, but I feel it's the only way we get Kickside to listen sometimes.
Yeah, you got the idea.
It is so frustrating to watch and know that your base can kill that platoon that's coming in, and it just walks you. And it's like, what the fuck? There's nothing I've changed in it. Yeah, they're only doing the same thing, rubying it into my base, centering my base, and then taking out things. I don't know. Maybe it's me, and I'm just getting paranoid.
Oh, I had that outcome there last night. Like a level 47 come in, he got done 13%, and then a level 42 come in with the same platoon, and just
that's what I mean. It boggles me.
Eat him over.
But we're not going to dwell on that. I just wanted to throw it out there to hopefully, if Kickstarter does listen, I don't know if they do, to be fair, and. It's something they can look into. I know they've got a lot on their plate, but if players are abusing the game so badly, people are going to start walking, or they're going to walk with their wallets, and that's their bread and butter. You know, that's the whole reason they've got a job is people spending on the game. But that's for them to sort out. Right, I have got a question I want to ask you guys. Right, I want to put this to you. I've had a real problem, and it's about an old unit. Shit, where did I put it there? Right, Braden and the escorts is basically, are they air or are they infantry? I had this argument with a guy on the city, not an argument, discussion. And he says they're infantry, but they're air, so the screamer affects it. Well, my question to you is, shouldn't the hovers then be classed as air because they don't actually touch the ground, and the screamer should affect them? Do you get my reasoning? They don't touch the ground; they're floating. They're hover.
Yes. Same with the bulks and that. Do you remember that we had that sort of? That was the first time we encountered.
Yeah, but he's never used a valve with a screamer.
No, that's right there. Yes.
Hovering is flying. If the thing isn't on the ground, it's flying, pal. If there's one part,
yeah, but it can go higher.
Yeah, but the Valks
if you hover.
Yeah, but the Valks are only hovering. They're only hovering in the jetpack.
Yes. If they run out of fuel, that's it.
And my argument to that is I'd love to be able to span bases with my fucking escorts.
Yeah.
I was hoping we'd get a discussion out of that, but maybe not.
No, but
I think there on one of your shows there, Storm Chaser said something about that there. So that question was asked before, and he gave an explanation, but I can't remember how long it was ago.
Fucking hell. Probably 2 years ago.
We went into a cave base. Do you remember that there?
Yeah.
And we weren't allowed to use our air, but we were allowed to use our escorts.
And he was going to change it, if I remember right. He was going to change it to so it was classed as an air.
Yes, I think so. Something similar to that there.
If it's infantry, for me, it's not flying as such. It's hovering. It's on a jetpack. It's hovering.
Well, anything that's above the ground, it's like an ace. You can't say an ace is infantry. Like it's air. You know what I mean?
For me, I see it as an infantry unit with some air capabilities, and I think maybe it should be affected in a PvP for the screamer. But the hovers, I see the hovers just as vehicles, and I don't think the hovers should be affected by.
They float off the ground.
Yeah, but
floating is not flying.
Floating is flying. Whatever way you look at it, if you're not touching the ground, you're flying. If I jump and I don't my feet don't touch the ground again for 10 minutes, I'm flying.
No, then you're levitating.
I know.
But that's flying. Levitating, it all comes down to the same thing. It's flying. You're not touching the ground.
What does YouTube land think about that there regarding the escorts? Should they be targeted there with the? Should that mean that also the 20% extra range should not be included then?
I'd like to see the escorts, but I want to spam people's bases with them. That's the only reason I want it.
Flying is different than hover. Hover, you just hover, and flying, you fly.
But City Hover get caught in the dragon's teeth. Yes, you've got a point there. They do get caught, and they shouldn't get caught in the dragon's teeth because they're
no, they shouldn't. But no, if that's there. But are they talking about like a Hoover tank, which actually doesn't really float? It just sort of.
It does. If you're not touching the ground, you're flying. I don't care if you can call it hovering, you call it levitating, you could call it magic. If you're off the ground, you're flying. If nothing's touching the ground, you're flying.
Conversation because the Hoover tank can float over landmines, but it gets stuck in barbed wire. The
Dragon's teeth, yeah.
Like mind-boggling because it floats over the landmine. Right?
I'm glad I'm fucking.
Yes, and all we need now is a base with water in it to see how the hover tanks go.
They will float over water.
If they float over water, that's okay. They're grand.
Got no real hover
tank. But it's a Hoovercraft.
Right. City, no, HMTL5. A lot of people are complaining about HMTL5. All I can tell you guys is if it don't work, and obviously if it does work, if it don't work and you're getting problems, report it to Kixeye. If you can't report it to Kixeye because you're banned from the forums or you're banned from Discord, play Flash for now. That's all. That's the only thing I've been able to play is Flash because I've got no way of reporting the problems. And
also another avenue there is just make a wee post on City's page there, and he'll relay it on the show.
I can't because I've got no contact between Kixeye.
No, you'll relay it on the show there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've got no issues of bringing it up. If you've got a subject, if they want to bring it up, they have to give me some time so I can do some research and test it all myself. But Yeah.
We'll get it away to you there, but we can't really do that there, but we can do it other ways.
You can pile up the IDs and bugs and do once a week, send it in ticketing. You know?
Yeah, but I don't want to clog the ticket system up with HMTL5 issues.
Once a week is fine.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, I think the next thing we're down to is the release notes, and I'm not impressed with these at all. But here we go. Yeah, unless any of you guys got anything else you want to bring up?
No.
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 Okay. So we've got the release notes. 10.44 release notes. Following changes of fixes have been applied to Thursday, October 29th update. HMTL5 beta, in order to basically the same thing as last week. The very first time we load after we get back from the downtime, they're going to make us load into fucking HMTL5. You've got to then click back over to Flash Player.
Yeah.
Fixes, HMTL5 fixes. I don't see the fixes just don't make no sense because there's a lot more bugs in there than I notice. We've done another round of general performance improvements, so that will be tested. I know, was it you and Scooby, the one and Scooby, every 30 minutes in HMTL5 you said was decent?
Yeah, a lot of clock out of sync problems, yes.
That's it, but it was bang on 30 minutes, wasn't it?
Never time with a stopwatch. No, I never did it.
Okay.
No, but it was around that time, so it was. It was very, very similar, so it was.
Right, okay. Hang on, I'm clicking buttons and I shouldn't be. Issue with chat breaking, fixed. And that's all the fixes we've got HMTL5. They've got to realise we've only got fucking 2 months now before Flash is gone.
Yeah.
These little tiny fixes are nothing.
And don't forget, holiday season's coming, less work time, you know, Christmas.
Over Christmas, no one's going to be in the office, so they're not going to get it fixed then. They've got Thanksgiving coming up in America, haven't they? Is it Thanksgiving or whatever it is?
Yeah, that's a big thing over there, yeah.
Yes, that's the last Thursday in
December
December there.
and stuff. So.
They got Black Thursday. Friday where they all go down the shops and beat each other up over an old TV.
Yeah.
But for some people, HTML5 doesn't work completely. So
I've got a lot of people come to me and I've got no answers to them. I can't tell them that this is how you fix it, that's how you fix it, because I've got no clue. I don't play in HMTL5.
A wee shout out there for Johnny there on the side chat there. You know, City, you're an awesome person. You should get sponsored by War Commander, and I totally echo that there. Fair play to you there.
Yeah, I should get
so George has asked there, what are your ideas on the new CC?
We done a show yesterday, bro, and I tell you what, I was plastered. I think Scooby was drunk. I think Anton had a few drinks.
No, it was not me.
Anton's always had a few beers. Or a few whiskies, should I say.
Yeah, I don't do beer at all there.
The one's just a normal one, mad as a fucking hatter. And we had a good time, Pascal. It was a good time. I've had a few messages today saying you're a bunch of fucking crazy fuckers, basically. So that was a good show last night. This one's a bit fucking more down to earth. I haven't got a beer near me tonight, I'm afraid, so you're not going to get the laughs like yesterday. I think Scooby might be drinking on the whiskey. Where's he gone? He disappeared on us.
He passed out.
Again?
Yeah.
Well, seeing Scooby's away there, a shout out to Avey there, please, there.
Yes, we do.
Damn you anyway, Scooby.
Yeah, I'm always here. So.
Is the whiskey gone yet?
No, not yet. No.
Fucking expensive whiskey.
Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, God.
But for me, a serious thing is I hope Kicksai is realizing that the problems with HTML5, within the next 2 months, they're going to lose a lot of people, not because they want to, because it's just not working.
Yeah, like I know testing drugs, like actually tried multiple systems because I'm a computer idiot and I got so many systems you can't imagine. And all the ones I tried with integrated graphics in them, like an i5 and i7 with Intel HD graphics in them, it won't load. It's black screens, it never loads.
Yeah. No, but I know a couple guys that it doesn't even load. It doesn't even load. It never works.
Multiple graphics cards in my setup. I got a test bench here on the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Anything under 2 gigs of VRAM will not load.
Oh yeah, look, someone's just said that. It mirrored your comment. Shouldn't need more than 4 gig RAM.
Now we're talking about video memory here.
Yeah, that's your video card, isn't it? Your graphics card.
Basically, like Kicksai says, the recommendation is the same as Flash, but I can tell out of testing it you need a minimum of 4 gigabytes of VRAM to load it properly.
Sorry, sorry.
It's gonna fuck up. It's gonna fuck up a lot of
One at a
players.
time. Dutch, go.
No, but what I'm saying is gonna fuck up a lot of players. A lot of players will lose their account simply because it doesn't work. I hope they realize that.
Like the minimum, like I explained now, is the 4 gig mark on your card. Once you start playing, like an event or PvPing, right? I see that memory creep up to like 10, 11 gigs of VRAM.
Yeah,
Right.
that's only because you've got that much VRAM. How are they going to creep up if they haven't got? I think mine's only got 6 gig.
Like it will go until the limit and then it crashes.
So there's a memory leak there somewhere, isn't there? Obviously, there's something going on that's not right. Let's hope this another round of performance enhancements or whatever they want to call it. Let's hope that that fixes some of the issues. Anton, you was just about to say something, mate.
Yeah. Also, there, somebody's commenting about your mic's a wee bit low there, not there.
It should be. It's right next to my mouth.
Yes, it's fine with us there, not there. I don't know there. Also, there. Is there anything that we can do there as a group to help people there get into HTML5?
There isn't nothing we can do, mate. To be honest with you, it's down to Kickstarter now to get this all right.
You know, because like I would love to help people, but I'm useless with computers. I can't troubleshoot nothing for anybody. You know what I mean?
It's down to Kickstarter to get this right now. There's nothing we can do to help someone that hasn't got, like Rob said, the VRAM on their graphics card. It's ripping through.
There's a technical, simple aspect, right? Like we know war command, we know what graphics are loading in, right, in the game, like your buildings and your maps and stuff. That stuff in textures should not take more than 512 MB of RAM. Like we're not talking about ultra 4K graphics in Battlefield 5 and whatever, you know, like that are big textures. We're talking about a command center and a bunker and a map, you know.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
It should not take up gigabytes of RAM. It should not.
I can't see where I can turn my mic up. I'll have to do it before next week.
Are rendered, so it should be like 25, 13 Mbit, like that, you know?
Yeah.
Gigs. Compress the shit out of it, I would say.
Microphone. I'm not gonna troubleshoot in mid-show. You have to deal with your mic for now.
My dog, yes, I'm always on the black stuff. You're exactly right there.
Right, and the last thing they fixed is Facebook profile pictures. There was a lot of people complained about this. And to be honest with you, I didn't understand why there were so many complaints about a picture on a fucking little tiny picture you barely see. But it's fixed. And basically we got the pet costume winners. I've got to go over it because it's news. All 3 winners were, I believe, ripped from Google. So we got first place was this one, which was probably the best one there.
Was Google?
Yep. Second place was Fusion Max.
Was Google?
From Google search. And third place was I See Dead People.
From Google.
From Google, yeah.
So congratulations
well done to you guys
Google
for
there.
Googling dogs in stupid competitions and winning some free shit.
I want to see your screen history, so I do. Thank you. Also, there the one there in City and Scooby and Dutch, like I haven't a clue there. Lisa has put a question in there, and George, I can't answer that
Core
there.
processor is an issue to play anything under Intel i5. It won't play on HMTL5. Can we mention United win? No, you can fuck off. Fuck off, Mick. Suck it, old United.
Never heard of them.
That's wrong info. Like I understand he tried to help, but I got an i7 with integrated graphics and it won't load either.
Yeah, I don't know.
i5 and i3, if it doesn't have the VRAM built in the integrated graphics, it won't load it.
Yeah, but what about Lisa's question? Any advice for that there? I know we can't fix this here, but just general advice.
No, she's saying that if you've got an i5 or under. Yeah, but what about the new generation of the i3s? They're not slow they're not slow CPUs. They're new generation. They're just an i3.
Yeah, but it's like more complicated to explain. Like if you look at the fourth gen i7, right, or the third gen i7 or the second gen, the amount of VRAM used by the system memory changes. Like for example, a first gen i7, right, uses maybe like 512 MB.
Yeah.
Now, 6th, 7th, and 8th gen i7 or i5 is 1.5 gigs of VRAM shared. And that's a big difference because then it might load. But when you're under that gigabyte mark, it is black screen, so you can't get in.
Right. Okay. I see what you're saying. Andres, good man. He's a gooner. That's the only people I want to see in my chat is Arsenal fans.
Never heard of them.
Right. There is one more thing. This isn't going to be a long show, guys. We're struggling to find things to go. I do want to bring up this new unit. What do they call it? The Helios. And it's something I made. I made a post on my on the city page, and it was the Corpus have designed the Helios to kill the Darkstorm aura that is designed by Corpus. Does that make any sense to you? They've built a unit to kill their own unit.
Because in the past, always the faction was able to kill its own tactics. Like Survivor had something to kill their own units. You know.
Who? What units?
It's always been like that.
You can't name a unit.
The ability of your faction, so it can counter it.
You can't name a unit though. What unit from Survivors really killed a Survivor unit?
War dogs were good at killing stuff.
Yeah, but it was never intended to kill another Survivor unit specifically.
It would eat up other liberators and snipers and things.
You know, this is the first time I've known Kickstarter come out and say they've got the Helios that ignores the Darkstorm's aura. It's great for the game, but should it have been a Corpus unit is my question. And I think it's Mr. Corpus over on the Discord that's got it to be a Corpus unit. That's all I think it is.
I see it like it's a Corpus unit because it is Corpus. It understands Corpus technology. And that's why it can change the aura on the Darkstorm.
No, but if you look at any war, right? Hitler would bring the V2 bomber out, and then we would find a counter for that V. Hitler wouldn't design something to kill his own fucking missile or his own tanks, would he?
No,
it don't make no sense in a. I know it's in. We're not playing a real fucking war; it's a simulated game. But you wouldn't design something to kill your own stuff.
No, you wouldn't expect like a Survivor unit to break the Darkstorm or the Sentinel.
I'm with City. I mean, it doesn't make any sense for the storyline. You know, I mean, it's what City says. It doesn't make sense. It should have been another faction.
It should have been Survivor, or it should have been Sentinels. But then I'll give up second guessing Kickstarter, I suppose, at this time. I just do want to give a few more shout outs. There's a few more people in there. Mick, thanks for coming along. George, Pierre, Skull Crusher.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Skull Crusher there.
Lisa.
Hello, Skull.
And my dog ate my pot next as well. Thank you all you guys. True Trust. I hope I haven't missed anyone out. Well, we're going to go. We've got two more. One more announcement, which is 2 more moderators for the game. Aviarus and Cure Pikachu.
Yep. Congrats there, guys. Or dolls, or guys and dolls.
We've actually got to the point now where we've got more moderators than actually working on Kickstarter and War Commander. Great news for the game. And I hope they're ready for their game to be finished now. They've got a list of shit that they can't do in game. No hitting people's bases. No fraternising with City. That's fucking top of the list.
Jesus, here, how did I get that there? Yeah, I like that there. Give it to me.
You're too far gone, Anton, on the front.
Whoops.
And that's all we've got tonight, guys. Unless you guys have got anything else you want to bring up, I'm going to call this show because I was hoping for more bug fixes, to be fair, and something we could discuss over, but
yeah, it's a bit
we've got 2 bug fixes and one Facebook fix.
But if there's any good wee testers in that there regarding the Omega Chopper Company, it would be nice there.
What I'll do is I'll fire up once the game's back up, I'll have a look. But I'll be honest with you, I haven't used the Chopper Company in God knows how long.
No, and then it depends if you're a survivor or not survivor, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your boost level.
And oh, fucking hell, why do people do this to me? But just give him a shout out, Anton. You're on the chat there.
Unidentifiable there. I don't know
That's
you
one.
because I don't recognize you. Hello there.
That's a new. He looks like he's a new guy to the side chat. Why does anyone getting banned for telling me them glitches? Why does anyone get them? Right, okay.
Yeah, basically, I
don't know, bro. There's something you cannot. I can't answer anything that you've got to ask Kicks. None of us can. We're not Kickseye. We're not promoted by Kickseye. We're not paid by Kickseye, and we're certainly not loved by Kickseye.
So it's just one of them things that we probably think the same way as you do. There, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They cannot handle the truth.
Hello there, Yellow. How you doing there, buddy?
Yeah.
Or they cannot handle criticism.
His game name is Caveman. That's better. Change your fucking YouTube, your Google handle. Lone Wolf as well. Right, I think we're going to wrap it up, guys. I'm not going to mess about with this show tonight. I did say it was going to be a bit of a flat one. I'm going to start with a shout off with. I'm going to start off tonight. Thanks for everyone coming along. Appreciate you. Much love, and we will see you next week. Hopefully Wednesday or Thursday, and we will have the event briefing, and we'll go through all that good stuff. That's the good shows you want to get involved with.
Yes, and we'll go live for event as well as usual. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be live. Hopefully Downtime. Or I'll do it. Sometimes I'll do it in the morning. I did it last event, zombie event. I did a quick show on my own, just going through the patch notes. Well, not on my own. I had Icky with me. I'm gonna go to the next bloke. One, give your shout outs, bro.
Yeah, big shout out to Shitty and Anton, Scooby, everyone watching, and just keep playing the game, Hester. Yeah.
Okay, and then who's next? Hang on, Scooby.
Yeah, I'm still going on, so I just keep playing. We're just gonna see what's happening, and I still enjoy the game, So.
Well, we all love the game.
Yeah.
Kill them all.
Right,
Kill 'em all.
Dutch.
Yeah, shout out to the YouTube and the YouTube chat and everybody that's gonna watch the show, and shout out to the panel.
Cheers, bro. And Anton, you're leading us out tonight, mate.
No bother. Again, thanks on invite there. The panel there, guys, are top notch as usual. They're not there. City, thanks for the invite again. Yet again.
Get a room.
Get a room. YouTube land there. Lots of good questions. They're not there. And what I noticed in the chat there's not one conflicting sort of like I'm AF and your TP. You know what I mean? That there was a bit of banter about football. That's the way it should be there. A lot of new faces. Fair play to you guys and dolls there. Again, with this HTML5 there, throw it out there, ask a question on the page, and hopefully the technical guys will try and assist you.
Yeah, this is the good thing. Hunter Hamish is very technical. We've got the one. He knows his stuff, but he's got a short fuse. There's a lot of guys on the page that will help, but they will go out their way to help as well, and that's great.
Seriously, they will do there. And if you want to shoot up there, like somebody PM me, they will try and help you, and they will go through everything there with you there and that there. And final thing is there, I know it's a war game and all that there, and people don't like being bubbled and all that. Neither do I. I hate it. But keep it classy if you can.
See you later, guys. Ta-da.